How is everybody today?
Dingo!
This is King Majin bringing you another video on
Dingo!
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Dingo!
Today I'm bringing you my very first Xenoverse 2 OP build, the Gum Gum Flash build. And it's a great build, it works with any race. Here's what you'll need. First of all, you'll want a character that has extremely high Ki Blast supers or extremely high Strike supers. Both will work, but I would recommend that you use Ki Blast supers to make it a true Gum Gum Flash build. And you'll want a skinny character too, because making your character as skinny as possible increases your Ki Blast by about 66%. You'll also want clothing that also gives you a boost to Ki Blast supers. I like using Beerus's clothes, because they give me the stats I want, and Broly's clothes are good too. And I have the Cecil here. Before creation comes Ruin. It activates 30 seconds after the battle starts, and it'll increase your Ki Blast super. And it works really well with this particular build. So the most important skill you'll want is Go Go Gum, which you can buy from the skill shop. It's the cheapest thing there, but the creators have yet to realize Go Go Gum's true potential. Your opponent cannot use stamina, nor let's just enjoy the game for now, or anything to escape the gum. I also bring Absolute Zero just because I fight a lot of opponents that like to run around a lot. I freeze myself, throw the Go Go Gum on them, and then finish them off with Final Flash. It does a lot of damage. Just make sure that your Awoken skill or your transformation is activated. I found Golden Form to be more effective. It does more Ki Blast damage than Unlock Potential. But use Erase's transformation. I think the only one that won't work is Majin's. But you could do it in your base form. So again, you also want to have high Ki Blast supers. If you have high Strike supers, just use Justice Combination. I'm also bringing Perfect Shot and Blaster Shell, just because if I only have 2 bars of Ki, I can freeze them, or I mean I could just put them in the gum and then use Perfect Shot, and that does the most damage as far as super attacks go. I've tried them all. The ones that did the most damage was Death Slicer and Perfect Shot, and Perfect Shot is just quicker, so I'm going to be bringing that. And I have Blaster Shell because that's an original skill I've used for a long time. Put on whatever you like for your other ultimate attack. Use Maximum Charge whenever you're in a parallel quest. If you're fighting another opponent, use whatever skill is comfortable for you. Also, Blaster Shell actually works really good with this build because your opponent will fly out of the gum, and when he's flying away you can use Blaster Shell just to get some extra damage on him. But so I'd recommend to everybody to use Blaster Shell. It's a great skill to have. It only costs 100 Ki, and it does some good damage. It actually does work pretty well with this build too. You know, you can fire the gum, freeze the opponent in the gum, use Perfect Shot. I've tried all the skills. Perfect Shot does the most damage as far as Ki Blast supers go. So that's why I'm bringing that, and it'll send your opponent flying straight up in the air after the gum deactivates, and that is when you use Blaster Shell. The only other skill that does as much damage as that Perfect Shot is Death Slicer here. Only if you can get Death Slicer to hit twice, it does as much damage as Perfect Shot. But I'm bringing Perfect Shot because it's faster, and I'll know I'll hit them every time with it. If your opponent's low in health, you can freeze them, put them in gum, or, you know, just hit them 3 times and put them in gum. That's another way to get your gum to hit. Hit an opponent 3 times, spit the gum, and then use either Perfect Shot or Final Flash. Once they go flying, if you have another bar key, just use Blaster Shell to get some extra damage in there. So enough said. I'm gonna go try this build in a parallel quest. Then I'll try it in a couple online battles. So let's see how it does. So there are a couple of ways of getting the build to activate. The easiest way is hit them 3 to 5 times, spit the gum out, and use Final Flash. You have to make sure you have 4 bars of Ki though for this to work. That's an important task, is keeping track of your ki. See, I only have 1 bar right now, so I'm gonna get 2 bars, freeze them, and then use perfect shot. With characters with more health, you want to use Last Blast. So this is the first way of doing it. Hit them 3 to 5 times, spit the gum, and Final Flash, or Last Blast, so whichever one you prefer.
You can keep up with me. To see you here.
So the second method you can use for this build is to use your evasive skill, Absolute Zero, freeze the opponent, spit the gum out, and then use Last Blast. So that's method 2. Of course, the easiest method is just to hit them a few times, put them in the gum, and finish them. So it's method 1 and method 2.
Freeze us, Clan! You claim to be best in the galaxy, huh? Good luck with that! I won't die. I will...
So as you can see, we got an ultimate finish without much struggle at all. And we got a Z rank. It's a great build for parallel quests. Now we're going to see how the build does in a couple of online battles to see if other players can do better than those comm characters just did. Now I'm going to show you why the Z-Soul before creation comes ruined is just so effective. For the first 30 seconds of your match, you're basically playing your opponent, you're trying to get 3 bars of ki, and fortunately 30 seconds is just long enough to get those 3 bars of ki. So for the first 30 seconds, you just want to play around with your opponent. You're playing him or her. So there's the 30-second mark. It doesn't matter whether you're transformed or not. We're going to use half of our stamina just to push the opponent away and use the transformation skill. What's great about that Z-Soul is it's activated for the full match. So we're going to use the method 2, which is freeze them first, throw the gum, and Last Blast into hell. And as you can see, we just got rid of half of our opponent's health just now. So let's use method 1, hit them a few times, put them in the gum, and Final Flash. That's the build. A great build for time patrolling quests or online matches. Both of these methods work. So we're going to try one last match. This guy has an 8 winning streak, and I just feel like I have to break it. Sorry. I have no choice. I have to break this guy's winning streak. Why? Because it's going to be funny. He probably won't even know what happened. Oh look, he's using Cell. Well, it's his funeral. I'm going to kill him in less than 60 seconds. By the way, a monster, no I'm a devil, gives you full ki from the beginning of the match. It's another great skill to have. He escaped. Well, that's going to be my video. Hope you enjoyed. For more OP builds, for, I guess, any race, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.